Sad news for old Helga. After going in to just do a simple Vanos job, discovered that the timing chain guides had gone. This one's not even keeping tension on the top. So I was like, okay, go into this engine, do timing chain guides and Vanos. I mean, it's not too bad, but you know, this car has 186,000 miles. I got it at 148, and I beat the crud out of it. And it just, you know, it's old, it's tired. I actually found the solution to be swapping this much lower mile M62 TU in it that has just had its timing chain guides done and Vanos. This engine is super clean. There's the one valve cover for it. Super clean, no oil or anything like that dripping. It was pulled from a running car. The only reason that it was parted out is because the guy washed the title in the washing machine. He was floating titles, so he had no way to go back to the previous owner to have them file for a lost title. So he was stuck with the car, so he decided to part it out. Picked up the whole car for $400. I made, I don't know, probably $1,500–1,600 off of it. Now it's coming in clutch to go into Helga, and which I'll be parting out that M62 and this one. But the only thing, while I'm taking the engine out, you know, might as well do a clutch. Just so happens that Nora had a clutch. So I'll show you guys that. I'll go ahead, we're gonna powder coat these because we just did a customer's wheels. I want to do black powder coat with like a gold flake and then clear. It should look super, super cool, I'm hoping. But the only thing I needed, I ordered 2-day delivery motor mounts and rear main. Everything else, I'm going to take the throttle body off this, all the coil packs and spark plugs because they're new. Yeah, I'll keep my own ECU engine harness, it's tuned. The only thing I really need to do is swap. I mean, we can do it in a couple days once parts are here. Is got clutch, oil pan gasket, because that's the only thing we noticed on that engine over there was that it was seeping oil, which is a common problem, but this is easy fix. And then 2 different brands, but valve cover gasket and valve cover gasket. So, I mean, it was a bit damper on the mood, gonna do a simple job, and it just, you know, turned out to be a lot more. But I think it'll be for the best because peace of mind of having Vanos timing chains and the timing chain tensioner all done on a lower miles engine, especially with the new clutch, new motor mounts, put new trans mounts in, and I have the fresh timing chain guide tensioner that I put in here, but I'll swap it onto that one. So I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I love this car to death. I can never get rid of it. It's my daily. I want to treat her right. And it's honestly cheaper for me to swap in this engine than it would be for me. And I'd have to wait for my timing chain guide kit I lent out to someone to be shipped back. I'd have to wait for the new timing chain guides, Vanos seals and solenoids. Just not fun stuff to do, especially in the car. But once both engines are out, swapping over the best of this engine onto an already great engine, I'm actually looking forward to it a lot. It should be very, very cool and not take too long, which I know, you know, I'm in a rare situation where, you know, we can swap the most technically complicated engine of its time in a couple days. But also thinking about, I don't want a short shifter for this car. I'm not a fan. I like the length of the throws. Let's see, just put it like first, just have a little bit of play and gear. So I'm wondering if I can just replace a bushing or something while I'm under there once I'm doing the trans mounts and the clutch. There's less play in 5th and 6th, you know, because they're not used as much. Even in reverse is a little bit. It's just more play than there should be. And I know it's not a huge deal, but I want it to be right. I want it to feel right. So probably going to do that. But Helga, old girl, we'll get you back on the road. I'm already having withdrawals from not driving this car. But I figured while we're doing that, I'll take the hood off, and I still haven't had a chance to paint this bumper, and I'll pull off the rear. So I'm going to pull off the hood, the front bumper, and the rear bumper, because it has, you know, the back part fades, and just respray those. The rest of the car's paint is okay. It's pretty good. But I've put a lot of miles on her. She's been good to me. A lot of great memories in this car with a lot of great people. So it's honestly, the car's a part of me at this point. So I might as well treat her right. So stay tuned for that. I'll take a picture of all the new parts when they come in and such. But this thing is just, I mean, that valve cover is ugly. That's not the original valve cover for it. I actually sold the valve covers off of this for quite a chunk of change. Over 3/4 of what I bought the whole car for is what I sold the valve covers for, because they'd just been refinished. But yeah, whoever's watching this, again, if you're in the Knoxville area, I do powder coating wheels, a bunch of custom stuff, you know, work on mostly E39s, but also gonna do E38s, E46s, anything in this era of, now, honestly, the glory years of BMW. I know it may not seem like it, as I'm going to have to swap an engine, but trust me, last of the manual analog V8 cars. I absolutely love this chassis. I can't see myself ever driving anything different, really, honestly. I mean, I could roll up to a nice meeting or whatever and still feel confident getting out of it that it held up against looks-wise and other stuff against new cars. I mean, it's just honestly a timeless look. I just adore these cars. Oh, so stay tuned for fixing this old beast. So, not the most pleasant news of the day, but glad I caught it before the engine exploded and I was stuck on the side of the road somewhat. But thank you guys for watching. Definitely keep you updated on that and the M5. And I wish I had taken more footage of me fixing and tearing apart the interior of the 750. I was just really busy. I spent like 2 or 3 days, like, I don't know, 6 or 7 hours a day working on that thing. So, yeah. Hope you guys are having a good quarantine. Hope everyone is able to stay afloat and have a great night / morning, afternoon, whatever. Peace out, guys. So here's where we're at. Got the front pulled off. Only thing left is a heater hose, motor mounts, and the bell housing bolts. And it'll be out. Here's everything out of it. And then I swapped over the thermostat, throttle body, and spark plugs into this one earlier today. And then I bought a 2006 325 CI auto, which kind of sucks, but it's got 130,000 miles. It's really clean. I'm just gonna drive this until my car's fixed.
I can break that loose pretty well.
It runs and drives great. There's nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on it and do a couple time lapses of it. It's pretty sick.